Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, it's good morning. I thought it was the afternoon. I've been up so long. So, Dr. Gary here. Dr. Gary on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. So today's topic is 2 things a seller should not boast to the buyer about their dental practice. We'll get into that. So we've been doing dental practice brokerage for 12 years now. I was a dentist for 25. We have a staff of 10, and we are in 26 states around the country. We hope to be growing soon. You could reach us just about 24/7 from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. East Coast. And 363 days a year, we take off Christmas and Easter. Our phone number is 201-663-0935. Our website is dentalpracticeguide.com. And the information you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. It's not for legal or business advice. All of our videos are like that. Also, if you're thinking about selling to a DSO, please call us, because we work with all of them around the country, the biggest ones. We know how to work with them. We know what they're about. We can pick and choose for you the best one. They'll pay our commission, and occasionally, based on certain criteria, they'll pay your attorney fees at closing, successful closing. So give us a chance. Also, if you want an appraisal, no matter what size practice, we're here to help you. Anyway, so what are you not supposed to tell the buyer? And I'm not saying conceal anything. I'm saying don't boast it, because the buyer will find out about these 2 things or make his own evaluation. The first one is, my practice is unique. I hear this from so many dentists. Well, it is up to the buyer to make that determination how unique your practice is. Now, it could be unique on a clinical aspect. For example, you do strictly implants, only implants, and nothing but implant dentistry. Yeah, that is somewhat unique, but how many people only do that? Secondly, you could have a location that is incredible. High visibility, ground level, maybe, but not that many dentists have that. That is up to the buyer to decide if that is a unique practice, And you may have equipment that is inside of your office that is just unbelievable. I mean, crazy beautiful. The buyer will make his own determination if it's as beautiful as you think. But you don't want to boast how unique your practice is. Don't tell your buyer how unique it is. He's going to think you're just boasting, and he's going to make that determination himself. Plus, you don't want to scare away the buyer. Don't forget, these buyers are straddled with the debt is like $500,000, $300,000, $400,000 in student debt. Maybe they're carrying over some of their college debt. Secondly, they may have just bought a house at $500,000-$600,000. So the student loans they have, the house, and now also the cars, they may be overloaded. They don't want to hear your practice is so unique. They start worrying, well, maybe they can't produce what you produce. Maybe it's not transferable. And the next thing is, all buyers are going to do a demographic report, figure out where the patients are coming from. You don't have to boast to the buyer, I got patients flying in from all over the world. Well, they're not going to probably fly in for him. They're flying for you, doctor, but they're not going to fly in from him. So I wouldn't boast people all over. You have to, of course, give a demographic study, and the buyer will decide for himself based on where the patients are coming from, if it's a good fit. But you want to boast on this and talk about how incredible your practice is, how unique, how one of a kind it is. You're going to scare away your buyer. He will determine, or she will determine, what the word unique is. And when you say you have people flying all over the world, he or she will make a demographic study and figure out just, how many people are actually flying in from different countries, So these are some of the things that I'd ask you to temper your boasting. Permit the buyer to make his own or her own decision of what the word unique means. Let the buyer decide how many patients are actually flying in from all over the world. Don't scare the buyer away. Be open, be factual, be honest. Give them their book, give them your books, show them everything. But you don't have to boast and try to scare him away. He will think this practice is not reproducible. I'm going to have trouble here. All right? You don't have to pin medals on yourself. If you insist on pinning medals on yourself, do it after the closing. Get a huge mirror and go to go to one of those Army stores, Army surplus stores. Go buy a bunch of medals. Get a big shirt and pin them on yourself. That's it. All right. Have one of my classmates call in. Got a reunion coming up. Gotta fly.